Scots lawyer June Bunyan was murdered by her maniac husband at their Hollywood home after he abused her over her weight, it's emerged, as the suspect's father told of his horror over the killing. Grim new details emerged yesterday about the death of 37-year-old June, who had moved to the US and given birth to a daughter just 2 months ago. The baby girl's dad, 25-year-old Jonathan Rentaria, is in prison accused of killing and dismembering his wife. Last night, speaking from his home in Los Angeles, Rentaria's father Julio said, "We feel horrible. We feel horrible for her family. We feel like we lost a son too." US authorities have charged Rentaria with murder and mutilation of human remains after June, from the Isle of Arran, was found dead at her LA home earlier this month. Court records state tragic June and the defendant were married for 1 year and shared a baby believed to have been born in July. The documents allege the horror came to light after Rentaria was found in a hotel room bleeding, with a wound to his forearm, and with a note admitting to killing his wife. Prosecutors say that in a recorded interview, Rentaria said he had an argument with the victim about her failure to lose weight following her pregnancy, that she began packing, and told him she would never let him see his daughter again. It goes on to say that he admits to putting the victim in a rear naked chokehold and killing her. Gruesome details emerged as Rentaria's family spoke about the harrowing case and revealed he had kept his marriage and daughter secret from them. It's understood June's baby daughter Regina is staying with Rentaria's parents. Rentaria's dad, Julio, said, "We don't know who she is. We've never met her. We didn't even know he had a girlfriend. It's been a shock for us. He always kept to himself." According to court documents, June was last seen alive on September 4th, and Rentaria was seen the following day, leaving with the baby in the middle of the night, and then hours later, holding garbage bags. Prosecutors say he dropped off the child at his parents' home and accuse him of dismembering his wife's body. Pictures from the murder scene show how the apartment has been turned upside down by cops securing evidence. Rentaria is due back in court for a preliminary hearing in November, and it appears he has pleaded not guilty despite the confession. June grew up on the Isle of Arran and graduated with a law degree from Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen in 2022. She had recently moved to the US to pursue a dream of defending those accused of crimes. Her family and friends have launched a crowdfunder to bring her body home. June's friend Vicky Tulika set up a GoFundMe page to help her family with repatriation and funeral costs. She wrote, on behalf of June's mum, Jill, and brother Lyle, "With unimaginable heartbreak, we share the devastating news that our beloved daughter, sister, niece, cousin, and friend, June Bunyan, was tragically taken from us due to a violent crime in the United States. Our lives are forever changed." The Robert Gordon University law graduate was known for her vibrant personality, infectious laugh, and deeply compassionate heart. Ms. Tulika said her friend was pursuing her dream of becoming a defense attorney before her life was cut short so far from home. Meanwhile, a shattered friend and neighbor of June told how she urged her pal to leave her killer husband.
My friend June was brutally murdered by her husband in a domestic violence situation, and it's really important that we continue to remember June and the light that she was in this world. She was a friend to everyone in our complex, willing to help. She was always a smiling, friendly face and greeted you. I want her story to be told so other people know that there is help, there are resources out there. You're not alone, you matter, and you are enough, and you are worthy of help, and you are worthy of a healthy, safe, beautiful love. And I hope that you know, June, that your death was not in vain. We will not forget you, and we are going to continue to keep your memory alive.
What can you say about Jonathan?
Jonathan is an individual that I found to be extremely unsettling from my interactions with him, especially at times of need. Right after they got married, he did that to her, and he disappeared for like 2 months. It was awful to see her be in so much pain about this person who she just married and loved, and she'd go back and forth about, I'm going to I'm gonna leave him. And just when I thought she was gonna do it, something always happened. He showed back up, and then things were good. And she really kept a lot of the relationship away from our friendship. So I didn't know day-to-day things, but I did know, for example, she was supposed to come spend Christmas with my boyfriend and I. She wound up not coming because he was going to take her to dinner at a restaurant up the block from here. And apparently he didn't have the money to pay for dinner, or he only had cash, and so she had to end up paying for dinner. Which again, she was not a traditionalist, but it just continued to be one of those things where it was like, I wasn't surprised.
Did she speak about violence between them from Jonathan?
Over the course of our friendship, there was no conversation of physical violence. However, there was, and there is evidence through our conversations of emotional, sexual, financial, sexual abuse. But nothing physical, and I never noticed any marks on her body. And she also swam in our pool every day. So I do not believe, and I can only speculate, that there was any physical violence at that point, but it is very apparent by how this situation ended that it did progress.
Can you clarify when they got married?
They got married in the June after she moved into our apartment complex, so 2024.
June
2024
is when they got married.
Is when they got married. They got married at a courthouse. I don't know which court. I'm going to assume downtown.